My head is spinning on the themes. Have you ever seen it like this? And how far can you outlook with confidence or conviction? Are you getting out to March of next year? Or are you with Yardeni where you can actually get out to 2025?
Look, Tom, I think next year is going to be a year of many different phases, kind of like 2023 was. So it's not going to be a set it and forget it from a thematic perspective here. And I think you're going to have to stay on your toes around the macro, around shifts in earnings and shifts in consumption. So I'm actually very excited about having to be more tactical in 2024. That's a much more fun environment than some of what we had over the last decade, which people just bought beta and sat there.
Is cash tactical?
Cash is tactical. There are times where you want to overweight cash in your portfolio and you want to use it when you have a lack of conviction or if you're waiting for incredible data prints. But at this point, we're spending a little bit of our cash in the portfolio and actually putting more money to work because we have more conviction in the direction of the equity market.
So what conviction is that? You think that things are going to actually improve from here?
Yeah, we think the direction is up, especially over the next couple weeks. There's a lot more room for people to put money to work. I think if the data that we're all talking about comes out in a positive way this week, CPI showing a continued disinflationary trend, the Fed indicating they're waiting, perhaps pausing, although I don't expect them to say that they're going to pause. And then the retail sales data that you guys were talking about, which is critically important. Is the consumer healthy? And are they continuing to spend? Of course, we have a Goldilocks issue here where we don't want them to spend too much, but we want to see activity.
Which is the reason why the tactical aspect of this is interesting to me.
Right.
It's sort of a question of, are you betting long term that this Goldilocks is sustainable, or are you betting that it can keep going for another month, maybe even two, and you might as well ride it while you can?
Well, one of the things we've heard a lot of the sell side say as they put out their reports is, the likelihood of a recession is still high for 2024, and with that may come an earnings recession. Now, of course, there are outliers who are more constructive on the market, but the point I want to make is, the earnings recession has largely happened. We've had rolling industry recessions. I don't think even if in a slower growth environment from an economic perspective, we're likely to see another big hit to earnings. And so I think there's a lot of a great ripe fruit to be plucked next year.
Right.